Hey, Jeff, do you know what type of podcast we are?
Well, we're not a history podcast.
That's correct. We're a comedy podcast. So any jokes, skits, or anything else we say is not reflective of our organizations, businesses, or any sponsors that we're associated with, even charities. So remind yourself, if you're offended, it's okay. It's just a joke.
Comic books, movies, growing up with Rokusuki. Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Man, that's something. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikinis and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again. Please, God, no. Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts. He wrote the scripts. All right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad. It's bad. It's the history of bad. So bad. It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad. It's bad. It's the history of bad. So bad. It's the history of bad ideas. Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode 658. I'm Jeff.
I'm Brian.
And with us again, Jeff Morris.
I am happy to be here.
We're happy you're hosting us again.
You hit the applause button when you said...
Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Wow.
No, that's not it. I'm on the wrong page. Here we go. And applause.
Whoa, what a wonderful start to this show. I am excited.
Is this officially the satellite studio?
It's pretty much been where we've recorded the second most number of
episodes. Yeah.
So what's the name of this studio? The Scab Studio?
I call it the game room.
The game room at Scab Studios.
Okay, I like that.
See, I wasn't even going to call you a scab or mention scab today, but you mentioned it first.
Well, I mean, I felt like we had to after last week. Just had to get it right out of the way.
I'm sorry, I'm writing down the possible title for them. And I can't multitask anymore.
Why not?
Well, also,
once you get as old as I am, you lose the ability to multitask.
I've gotten to as old as you were a while ago.
But I don't. I drink more than you, I think.
Yeah, nowadays, definitely. But not only being a gracious host and letting us come here, he's got some goodies sitting on the table when we get here.
Yeah. Jen did see beer-flavored Pringles and thought that, or it's not really beer-flavored, it's beer braised steak or beer cheese burger Pringles. But they do have a beer can prominently displayed on the label. So, yeah, I thought we could try those.
And apparently that's in conjunction with light beer from Miller.
I wonder if... I'm interested.
So we'll be digging into those.
Which one do you think will be better, the burger or the steak?
I'm going to guess the steak.
I will say the burger. I think the cheese will go better with the Pringle.
I think the steak... The sprinkles that taste like steak will be pretty good on the chip. Where most sprinkled cheese I'm not a big fan of.
Have you guys done a top 5 with the Oreo flavors?
No.
I don't know if we've done a specific top 5. We discussed some of our favorite Oreo flavors, but
yeah,
not
we do an abridged version of that when we try a new one. It's like, did this one crack where is this one on your list? So we kind of...
but not an official top 5 for...
Yeah, not an official. But...
Yeah, I don't know exactly what my top 5 would be, but I do know my number 1.
What's the number 1? Or you've probably said this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you don't listen.
But I don't listen to the show that I'm currently on.
It's the Sour Patch Kids Oreo.
I think I was there when you had that the second or third time.
I did
see the Odyssey.
You
on
did.
Saturday. Yes.
So you were caught up, and you got to hear all the stuff we talked about last week.
Yeah, and I re-listened to the show last week just to make. I didn't really.
And your opinion on the Odyssey?
I thought it was good. I thought it was very good, but I'm not sure it's something that will be remembered. Like if somebody says, "Oh, what's the best Odyssey movie?" I think that everybody now is going to say that, and I can't think of a better Odyssey movie right now. But really, Odyssey movies aren't really the.
Yeah, outside of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, I don't know of any stories based on the Odyssey, and obviously Oh Brother, Where Art Thou is a completely different
Right.
type of retelling.
Right, and it was good. And I feel that the things that I had forgotten or never read and just like read the abridged version or whatever, I think they were. I believed him that they were explained very well in this from the story. But at the same time, I didn't feel that it was groundbreaking in that in 10 years, like, oh, do you remember when the Odyssey came out? Like, I think Titanic had that staying power.
And I didn't even like that movie.
And I'm not saying that Titanic was a better movie, although it may have been. I it's too early to say. La La Land was a better movie, though. That I can say, for sure.
Whoa. I cannot.
I can't because I still have yet to see La La Land.
Me neither, but
It's the greatest film ever made.
so I've heard.
I mean, that's what I will say about the Odyssey is it is a 3,000-ish year old story, and I don't know if it brought anything new to the story. So, you know, the story we saw is just, you know, the visual telling in a very good way.
Right, and I can't, or I don't remember any other version of the Odyssey where I seem to remember a Cyclops or Circe or something in a movie sometime or a TV show. I don't, but maybe it's just references to the Odyssey from other things.
Yeah, probably. I honestly don't remember a theatrical version before. So if it is, it's an older one that didn't really stick around. So I think this one will stick around more so.
Do you remember Troy at all?
Yeah.
Did they have the Trojan horse in that?
They did.
They did.
Was it told as well as this? Because I thought
Not
that
at all.
I thought they told the Trojan horse real well in this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was not told anywhere near as good as this.
No.
Yeah. No, we discussed Troy last week with Wolfgang Peterson directed.
Mm-hmm.
And
Last week?
when we
I
were
was here last week.
Yeah,
We talked about. I may have just phased out when.
we talked about it because we had to look up the director.
Oh, okay.
I said the German guy, and you knew which German guy.
Well, I mentioned some others I remember.
Yeah, but the Troy took out, it changed the end because Achilles survived long after he survived in the story of the Iliad.
Yeah.
Achilles, when he came out of the Trojan horse, I'm like, oh, God. He should be dead. Lying on a beach somewhere.
I need to watch Troy again. It's been a really long time since I've seen
Yeah,
it.
I don't think I've actually watched it since the first time I saw it.
I did see it was streaming somewhere. It might have been on Howdy, or maybe Plex. But
Howdyplex.
one of those. But I did see that it was streaming, so I might watch that now that I just watched the Odyssey.
What is Howdy?
It's the Roku streaming service.
Oh, okay. Got it.
It's good. It's cheap. I think it's like $2.99 a month, and it's got good. My problem with Howdy is that if you watch it on a tablet, you can't flip your tablet the other way. So I have to watch it upside down if I want to plug it in because my plug's on the left side.
Oh.
Okay.
So either I watch it upside down or I or I
You have to run on battery.
or I let it run on battery till it's almost out, and then pause it and plug it in until I get enough to watch some more, or watch it upside down.
But revisiting the Trojan horse part of the thing, I agree. It's like everybody always imagines like a thing on big wheels where they wheel it in, and this was interesting, watching them have to the horse almost get covered up by the sand on the beach as the tide keeps coming in and out, and them in there for days
and talking about peeing and pooping, and
yeah. And it's like, oh, that's got to be incredibly uncomfortable. Which I never thought. It's like you think, oh, they hid in there for a couple hours. And it's like, no.
that is exactly what I always imagined. Like, oh, they were there. Oh, they saw it. Like in the Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah,
the giant rabbit where they wheeled
Did
it
Lancelot
up.
Galahad and myself jump out of the rabbit? Like, who?
But it was outside for a very short period of time. If they had been in there, it would have gone smoothly.
And then, just watching them have to drag the whole thing back and, throw in the logs underneath it to roll it. And, like, all the manpower to pull that into the... I'm like, oh, man, they should have just burnt that on the beach.
But it was a gift from the gods. Or it was
a gift to the gods.
Gift to
Athena, who they defiled by using a gift to Athena as a trick to get into the city.
And then at the end, they all went to become Americans. Is that how I...
Yeah.
That sounds right.
I saw something online this week where someone was talking about the Odysseus's journey could be traced to crossing the Atlantic and being in the Americas, as if everyone's like, oh, he was in the Mediterranean Sea for 10 years. It's like, well, no, he crossed the Atlantic, and all these islands are like Caribbean islands. And
I feel that he'd know when he went through Gibraltar, right?
Maybe. Could have been very stormy.
They may have not, or Homer may not have known about what happens when you go too far west in the Mediterranean.
That's true.
I didn't mean to diss Homer this episode.
Yeah. He probably doesn't listen
There's
anyway.
doubts as to whether Homer was an actual real person or just a collection of...
So I could have insulted a whole bunch of people?
You could have insulted... I didn't know there was an insult in there, but yes.
Well, didn't know their geography well enough to know if he...
Well, he might not have. He was from Greece-ish and probably went to Turkey area, but I don't know if he went as far as Spain.
And there was, with the sirens, that could have been through the Strait of Gibraltar.
Could have been.
Oh, according to the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Greek translates through.
Or, that could have been the, what do you call it, the Scylla and Charybdis, real tight area. The whirlpool and the monster could have been. I could see, the monster being like, I don't know, the Gibraltar apes coming out and eating people.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Gibraltar apes.
So I watched more 1% Club. I'm finally caught up to whatever the season that's out now is.
Okay.
I still hate Joel McHale.
I don't understand how you can continue to watch it if you dislike him as much as you do.
I really enjoy the format, and I really like the questions, but the rest of it is just bad.
Yeah, I saw this week's episode, the one that was aired this week.
I'm halfway through it. I had to stop it before I came here, actually. So,
but,
yeah.
I mean, I don't like his talking to the audience in this. And I like Joel McHale.
Yeah.
I don't think he's that good in this instance.
They need to stop doing singles night.
Yeah.
They've done
They've
that, like,
done more? Okay.
4 times. They've done that across the 2 seasons. And it's really, really just cringy.
So, what's an example of something cringy or what is singles night? I guess is probably what I was trying to ask.
Like most of the contestants are all single, so it's
so they're trying to hook them up with a random.
He's like trying to hook them up. Like he'll pick someone out and he'll ask them a couple questions and he'll be like, does anyone here like strike your interest? And then they'll just like point at someone.
Oh my god!
Like,
this sounds painfully awkward.
It's
it is
terribly awkward.
Like, does but he doesn't point out people that he thinks might be of the same attractiveness or anything like that.
You both are ugly. Should you get together?
Yeah, but like no, it's just like he'll like call on someone and then he'll like ask him a couple like questions and then he'll say like, oh, do you see, point someone out like to me, and then he'll like try to be like, what do you think about her, guy in the cowboy hat? And then it's just painful. And then they're like, oh yeah, like I think we could have fun. And it's like, it's just so awkward.
And does it ever happen that it looks like they're actually getting along at the end or anything?
According to the newest in season 2, they said that they had a couple that met on the show that are engaged. So there has been at least a love connection brought out of it.
The thing that gets me is they've got to record a whole lot more than they show.
They have to.
And what they show is terrible.
Right.
I'm afraid of all the stuff that is not aired. Like how painfully awkward those conversations
I was thinking that same thing, that Bergazzi game show, Average Joe.
I've never seen it.
I haven't seen
But
it.
but yeah, it was like he had some cringy jokes, and I'm like, everybody's allowed cringy jokes, but if they've cut out everything else and this was the best they could come up with, then we got some trouble here.
Yeah.
I guess the cringy jokes were the ones that got the most reception, or the other ones just bombed.
Well, I think they were cringy because nobody, like everybody in the audience was like, okay. But I don't remember any details about it. I just remember that, like, he's a personable guy, and then sometimes in the show he would make a joke that just wasn't funny, but they kept it in, and
I think that's kind of his shtick.
And it kind of made the people feel uncomfortable, like the people who he was making the joke about feel uncomfortable, type of thing.
Yeah, one of the first one, or like in season 2, one of the first ones they did, like early in the show, he called on like one of the ladies in the audience, and she like picked out, like she mentioned this one guy that she was interested in, and then he was like, yeah, like that sounds cool, whatever, and then like halfway, like I don't know, 30 minutes later into the show, like that guy, like he calls on that guy and he picks out another girl that he wanted to that he wanted to hook up with or whatever, and I'm like, this is so bad.
But you just set him up with her.
It's
and I bet that he mentioned it and made everybody feel uncomfortable.
Yep.
Like, in case you didn't remember,
here's
why you should feel uncomfortable right now.
And then like they pan to the first girl as he's like talking, and she's just kind of like clapping and laughing, and he's just like, this is terrible. But again, I like the concept of the show. So
yeah, it's one of those where ideally you just fast forward till the next question.
Yeah. Plus, America Says isn't new right now, so I had to watch something else.
But they got new ones coming out soon.
They should be. Yes, I love that show. Yeah. I like John Michael Higgins. Is that John Michael Higgins?
Oh man, you and Jason.
I like him a lot.
What is that show?
So it's like they ask.
It's kind of like a Family Feud where there's top 7 responses given. They've asked America, and these are the 7 top highest answers that America gave.
Yeah, so there's like 2 teams that are going against each other, and like they go back and forth, and you get obviously points for answering, but you have like 30 seconds to try to clear all 7. If you don't, then the other team can try to steal like points that are left off the board.
They'll give you the first letter of each word that answers,
Oh.
and about the length of the word or whatever. So you can say, oh, that's going to be a word beginning with G that's about 3 or 4 letters long versus T that's about 8 or 9 letters long.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Is it John Michael Higgins?
Yes.
Yeah. I do like him. I can't explain why, but I do like him.
I mean, he was in a couple of episodes of Community with Joel McHale where he played the Joel McHale's teacher.
He was
I
in,
think he was in a show that I just saw today. Oh, that's going to bother me.
Oh,
Oh, Nope. Was he in Nope? Was he at the dad at the beginning of Nope? Is that who we're talking about?
I did not see Nope.
Then I
don't know.
Then that's my responsibility to look up, I feel.
Now I'm trying to think. From what I know of Nope, I think it would be odd that he would be cast, but I could be wrong. You mean John Michael Higgins or Joel McHale?
Not Joel McHale.
Oh, okay.
I know Joel. I'm a big fan of Community, and so I know who.
It does not appear that John Michael Higgins was in.
It's it's going to be terrible when I tell you who it actually was.
Yeah, who are you getting him confused with?
Keith David.
No. Keith David was in Community, but
As a teacher,
no.
wasn't he?
Keith David was in the last season, and he was kind of brought in as their like kind of tech guy, and he was taking class.
Okay.
He came in to take classes because he realized his life's work amounted to nothing.
Okay, so that's who I was thinking when. So
Were you thinking of Michael Clark Duncan?
No.
do you have a picture of the guy who were?
Joel Michael Higgins played the wannabe Dead Poets Society teacher, if you remember that episode, like the first season, where he's telling the students to seize the day, and so Jeff's like, oh, this is going to be an easy blow-off class, but he doesn't believe
okay.
Jeff seizing the day.
Oh, I think that I'd have to see his picture. I know it's. Oh, okay, I know.
Yeah.
He was in all those like Best of Show.
Best in Show, yeah.
Yeah.
He was so funny in The Breakup.
The Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. He was like, he had a very small part, but
Was he her brother?
Yeah, he played her brother, but man, he was so good.
He's very good in all those and everything that I've seen him in.
Possibly the best parts of what are the acapella movies?
Pitch Perfect.
Pitch Perfect, yeah.
Oh, and he played what he does in like Best of Show and and those.
Yep.
the color guy.
He is
That's
a little.
what I learned where he taught me what the color guy announcer, what he's supposed to be.
I do think some of his jokes when he's hosting game shows are pretty cringy.
I think that's like just part of game shows as in general.
It's like they're just cheesy hosts, and he embraces being a cheesy host.
But what I've seen of him, he embraces being cheesy and misunderstood.
Oh, yes.
So he would make the joke, and then everybody would be like, "Oh," and he'd be like, "Okay, that's what I meant." But yeah, that is not who I was thinking about when you brought up Community.
I'm just talking about America Says. I remember I used to watch that with my dad.
Yeah.
And there'd be some answers that come out where, like, there's no fucking way that was in the top 7 answers given.
Oh, yeah. We say that all the time. Like, how is that?
And we deduced that America is the name of a guy sitting in the office where he guessed these 7 answers.
Do you happen to remember any of those? Because I'd be fascinated.
No, I don't. I mean, they ask like the 3 rounds. Each side gets a question, so 6 questions a game, and there's a game on every day for months. So
it sounds like Family Feud, definitely parts Family Feud,
but not like as like Steve Harvey weird.
Yeah, and what happened to Family Feud is they try to be what's the word? I don't want to, not risque, but they are throwing out the
making whoopee.
Oh, I wish making whoopee was no, they're crude with their entendres.
Yeah, it's weird.
And like every episode has at least one question that is going that way, if not multiple.
I think that America as a whole is less able to get subtle hints and things like that.
Yeah, you're probably right. No, because obviously back in the 70s when they first did Family Feud, they weren't as crude or whatnot. Every once in a while, some joke would go through, but I know somebody whose family tried out for Family Feud, and I think they were, going along, and then I guess their mom actually then watched an episode, and she's like, "I am not going to have anything to do with this." With the questions and the way they do it with the current Family Feud, I think she was stuck in the Richard Dawson era,
man.
And I guess the family just I don't know if they were going to be picked to go farther in the process, but I guess when Mom said no, the rest of the family's just like, okay.
I watched Rudy today for the first time in a long time.
On purpose?
It's not the first time I've seen it. It's got Samwise Gamgee in it.
It does.
Yes.
And
Vince Vaughn.
No, the other one.
Well, Vince Vaughn is in it, but
Is he?
John Favreau.
John Favreau is the
They're
main
both
one
in
of the
it.
main.
Yeah.
Who's
They're
Vince
both-
Vaughn? I just watched it today.
He's he's the quarterback, isn't he?
I don't remember. I haven't watched Rudy since, I don't know, 90s.
Because John Favreau is like his friend.
Well, I remember Swingers. This had to have been before
I meant
Swingers,
like
right?
in Rudy. Like yeah.
No, yeah. I think this predates Swingers. I thought.
Yeah, John
met.
Favreau is his good friend, yeah. But I did not recognize anybody as Vince Vaughn.
Are we wrong? Is Vince Vaughn not in it? I thought they might have been met on that film, and that's when they got together to make like Swingers or something.
I totally believe you that he's in it.
He played Jamie O'Hara.
There's a guy on the team. I don't even remember.
I thought that he was. Yeah.
Huh.
I thought it was. We'll find out.
But yeah, that was something that I saw, but did not really. I think there was another big actor who was one of the players that I didn't recognize as I was watching it, and then I looked on IMDb and saw. But I don't.
I know Rock is in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was it Charles Dutton?
Who's I'm not good with.
He was the field
grounds crew guy.
grounds
Yeah.
crew guy, yeah.
I knew.
He played Rock in the TV show Rock.
He did.
He was in Alien 3.
He was in Alien 3. You're not wrong.
Oh, Lily Taylor was in it.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember. Okay. I was just watching the credits at the end, and then it said Christopher Reed, and I thought, isn't that Superman? It is not Superman.
Christopher
That's
Reed.
Christopher
Isn't that
Reeve.
one a Kid and Play or something? Well, that isn't.
But that was what I was like. Is that Superman? But but that would have been around. That was the no, this would have been the 80s. That I could probably look up when Rudy came out. 93. What the hell?
Yeah.
That might have been after Swingers.
It might have. Maybe. Let's see. Did you? Watch?
Yeah, everybody listening, you just get to hear us look up things on the internet.
This was 3 years. Rudy was 3 years before Swingers.
Okay.
So do you say this is the first time you've actually watched it all the way through?
No, it's the second time. I watched it on VHS, I'm sure, back at my parents' house, and before I understood how football worked, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. Because I didn't understand why they had to score at the end so Rudy could go in. I guess they have to be up by a certain amount. I had no understanding that defense and offense were different players. Because they all look the same when you're watching football on TV in passing.
Yeah.
Or you're playing it on the Atari 2600.
Okay, I am looking this up, and Kid of Kid and Play is named Christopher Reed, and now I pick up his picture, and
that could be the same guy.
It could be the same guy, but now I see his filmography, and that's not in there. A bunch of house parties and Sister and Barbershop. Black Dynamite, the animated series.
He's not Superman. That's all I know.
Anything else new people might have watched this week?
I did not really watch much.
Widow's Bay. I am 4 episodes into it, and I really like the concept that it has going. Is this something I can do spoilers about?
It's been out long enough, I would say go ahead.
So the first episode, there's a strange fog that's coming in. Was it Jim who had seen the first episode?
Yeah.
Okay. But there's a strange fog that's coming into town, and the superstitions around town are that the fog turns you into zombies, and then this guy gets sick and dies, who was out in the fog on the boat, and all these things are happening. So the mayor, he just wants his town to become a tourist destination. He has somebody coming in from the New York Times doing a paper on it and everything. So he just wants everything to run smoothly. But by the end of the fog episode, the fog's rolling in at the very end. They're all in a bar and they're going to walk out, and he yells, "No, don't go out." And then the fog just dissipates, and then everybody goes out and everything's fine. So at this point, he looks crazy, and you're thinking, well, is it just the superstitions getting to him, or is this actually happening? And then the second episode is similar, but it's a haunted hotel. And the third episode is they're trying to open up the beaches, so maybe there's something in the water. So it's all these things are happening, and is it actually happening, or is he letting the superstitions get the better of him, which I think is a really good idea.
It sounds, like I said, it sounds great, and I've been wanting to watch it. I just haven't.
And I'm only 4 episodes in, so it's not. I don't know if it's real or not.
Don't know if it sticks the landing.
Well, I don't know if what's happening is actually paranormal, or if it's
paranoia.
It's paranormal or paranoia or superstition. So it's got potential. I'm looking forward to watching more episodes.
Now, does it have to fall one way or the other for you to be satisfied?
No. I think that at this point, the idea that it's putting in your head is good enough to carry it through the rest of it.
No matter how it ends,
not no matter how it ends.
Well, not no matter, but I mean, it can end well, whether it be
Right.
paranormal or paranoia.
Right. Exactly. That's. And I also watched this week a movie for the Everything I Learned from Movies.
Everything I Learned from Movies.
But I watched that movie, and I'm looking forward to doing that show with them. I've written 2,000 words on an essay about it so far. But
Oh my Lord, you're really getting into this.
maybe I can send it to some publications and get it published so I can talk about it during the show. I got this.
Oh.
I won't let Hobie down.
And Steve, if you're listening, Jeff is preparing for this.
He is taking this. He's accepted the assignment.
Yeah. A lot better than I ever have.
I was going to say, Jason doesn't even show up half the time. So
I'm like, oh, crap.
Jason's the one that told me I needed a 3,000 word essay. I don't need an essay.
no, you just need an internet connection.
You don't even need to necessarily have watched the movie, but it helps.
Yeah, I mean, you could watch
Oh,
it.
that does seem like something Jason would talk about if he hadn't seen the movie.
Yeah, you can just watch the movie while you're recording with them.
I think
I've
Jim
done
did that, or maybe was it? I remember somebody was doing it where the movie was on as we were recording, and then we get to talk about this part, and you're like, "Oh, that's the part I'm watching."
Now I've seen every movie that I've done for them
Ahead of time.
I've seen it before many times. Some of them many times, but
But some of them you need a
I
refresher.
still, yeah, just because it helps, like the way that their episodes are paced. It helps to because they basically it start to finish and they talk through the whole movie. So it's nice to have it playing while you're talking, so you can keep up with the pace of the episode.
Oh, so they do actually have it playing while they're talking, like during the episode?
No, they're not watching, but Steve will talk about the movie starts out this way, and you discuss the beginning.
Okay.
Of it.
Yeah.
And then it goes to this, and you just
I was going to say the episodes that I listened to that didn't happen at all.
Yeah, no, they're not watching it. I'm just saying, the way that it's paced is
You start at the beginning,
Yep.
and okay.
and pretty much the movie will be about where you are talking about, depending on how long you take to talk about certain
That probably
subjects.
takes some skill.
yeah,
Okay.
for sure.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
So now we've got it in your mind that you'll have to start the movie when you start talking about it.
No, I remember it clearly.
Well, obviously you wrote a 3,000 word essay.
I'm not-
2,000 word.
I'm not to the 3,000 that Jason said I had to write yet.
Which one did you pick again? The rat
Rat Scratch Fever.
rat scratch fever. Okay.
It's a 2011 movie by some B-movie director, and I'm not going to talk about it. I guess I won't talk about it. I don't want to waste my...
Yeah, save all the good stuff for Steve and Izzy's show.
For a different podcast, sure.
I'm saving my nuggets of wisdom. So I have something to say.
Jeff, did you watch anything else?
I've been watching House of the Dragon, and that's pretty much the newest shows I've been watching. I mean, other than game shows, and I'm all caught up on Jeopardy. I think Jeopardy might be on their summer break now, because last night there was no new episode. I'm like, oh. So
It took this long to go on summer break?
Well, they only have like a 6-week break, I think.
Okay.
They'll be back like the second week of September usually. So
Okay.
it's pretty much the month of August is there, where they just show, I think, usually what they do is just show the reruns of the tournaments of the previous season.
You were talking about Widow's Bay. Stephen Root's in that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's one of the I'd say, top three or main three characters so far.
Nice. I'm a big fan of him.
Stephen Root is good in everything he's done.
Yep. Agreed.
I was explaining this to my mom, and she was asking who Stephen Root was, and I'm like, he was the guy, and you remember Office Space, right? The stapler.
The stapler guy.
Well, I remember he was weird. I don't remember what he looks like. Well, he was in other things. I just can't think of any off the top of my head.
News
You
radio.
didn't see Barry, did you? And she's like, no. And I'm like, you wouldn't like it anyway. But you know who Stephen Root was.
Did she watch News Radio?
I'd be surprised if she did.
Okay. That's probably the normalest thing I think he was in. King of the Hill? Was she a King of the Hill fan?
Who was he in King of the Hill?
Bill Dauterive.
Oh, really? I didn't even know that.
I mean, it's a voice. So.
Well, he was in No Country for Old Men.
Oh, I didn't remember him in that.
He was in Justified.
He was in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou?
Oh, yeah, he was the blind the radio station owner.
Yep.
So should we...
Dodgeball.
He was, yeah.
True American
if
story.
You could dodge if you could dodge a wrench, you could...
No, that was Rip Torn.
Rip Torn.
He
was the little, like, the guy with the Asian wife.
Yeah, the domineering
okay.
wife. Who,
Yeah.
So he was one of the players.
yeah.
He wore the goggles.
He's the one that subscribed to Obscure Sports Quarterly.
He was the one.
So should we try the Pringles?
Yeah.
Let's go for it.
Okay.
We're going steak first.
I should have opened them before I suggested that because I don't have a holder for my microphone. Well, you don't. I don't.
I'll hold the mic for you. So if you have something to say while opening, and you take a sniff, and
It smells like a restaurant.
I took the wrong sniff. Whoa! It smelled like the feet of a restaurant.
It's possible.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't take a big sniff.
Smells like,
Unfortunately, I did.
it smells like a taco truck.
Is that positive or negative?
Depends on the taco truck, I guess.
Most taco trucks that I've been to have been excellent.
Yeah, I haven't came across a bad one.
I don't think I've ever been to a taco truck. It's weird because the first time I experienced food trucks, as they are called, was back in the 90s when I was in college. Yes, I'm that old. And
So am I. I didn't graduate till 2000.
but in the early 90s, in the small college town I was in, right by at the bar scene, they had the areas where the food trucks would pull up, and we called them the buggies, which in my mind that's what they were. They were every place that they were buggies, which I don't know if that's true, but I guess the main one was the burrito buggy. And I never had a burrito from the burrito buggy because at the time...
Well, back in the 90s, if there was a car that drove up that was selling, you were taught at that point, you don't take food from weird...
Oh, no. I had the pizza buggy or the bagel buggy or a couple of the other buggies. But
so
the burrito buggy was the big famous one that everyone... But at the time, I was like not a fan of Mexican food. Well, I'll put it... I'm not a fan of refried beans. And in my mind, every Mexican dish had beans on it, so I avoided Mexican food.
And they probably didn't wash their beans.
They probably... Not properly, anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in a buggy.
So I've grabbed one of each and mixed them up, and I'm going to see if I could tell the difference.
That would be interesting. I guess one's probably more cheesy than the other. I ate the steak one. Not bad.
Like it. Yeah, I'm
I
a
do
big
like
fan
it.
of that.
Going for the cheesy cheeseburger now.
Oh, man, that one guy that doesn't like listening to chewing is going to be pissed.
I know.
Oh, no, can you hear me?
No, it was me. I like them both.
I'm not sure I could tell the difference.
Like
if I gave you two and mixed them up?
Probably, but if you want to try it, I'll close my eyes.
Okay.
But I think I can notice the cheese, and it's not as prominent as I thought it was going to be. But I think I could tell which one was the cheese.
For the audience at home, the one on the right is...
Well, now you're telling me, so when I open my eyes, I'll know which one it is?
I've mixed them up. Okay, I know which one it is.
All right.
So they're right here.
Now we'll try this one first.
And they are different. I'm not doing some sort of trick that that makes it.
I trust you. Saying the one I ate first was the steak, and the one I ate second was the cheeseburger.
That is correct.
Okay.
There is a slight different taste. They're similar, but
Well, I had tasted them both without
knowing
without having tried them before, so
that's true too.
so they tasted similar, and I could not determine if one was a steak and if one was a burger. But I tasted the Miller Lite on both of them.
There is definitely a slight cheese taste on the beer cheeseburger. Although, as I said, normally I'm not a big fan of the cheese powder or whatever, but it's subtle enough that
Yeah.
I think I like the steak one better, but they're both actually pretty good, and that's coming from someone who doesn't usually like these.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, we do have something coming up in September, Jeff. Do you know what that is?
I think it's the Cincinnati Comic Expo.
Yeah, 25th through the 27th at the First Financial Center.
Always forget the new name.
Yep, me too. It took me. I was forming it, and then I was like, I don't know the name of it. Don't say Duke, and then there it is.
So it's back downtown Cincinnati now?
Back downtown now that the convention center has been remodeled.
That should be spectacular then.
Yeah, looking forward to it.
I still have yet to be in it. The new remodel, although from what I hear, most people say it just looks like outside cosmetic stuff. The inside still feels the same. But I will let them know.
And there's no reason that it shouldn't.
I mean, it is a convention center. There's not a whole lot of
room and carpets.
Just announced today, Summer Glau.
Summer Glau's back.
She is back. Yeah,
I think she was at the first one I ever went to, and then that was probably been about 8-9 years ago.
Yeah,
Summer Glau's great. Oh, that's now 2 people from Firefly.
Yeah,
With
I'm
Gina Torres.
sensing a theme.
See if they can get more.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be bold enough to ask Summer Glau a question this time.
I think you should.
I remember I was with Doug in the Summer Glau panel the last time, and I just couldn't ask the question because the question was going to be about the cape. And I'm like, nobody here cares about the cape. Just me.
I feel that many would have cared about the cape. They would have been like, ooh, what a insightful and unusual question.
I mean, 6 seasons in a movie.
That's right.
Like when Jen went and met Charisma Carpenter, I think that was at the...
Yes.
But she went to Charisma Carpenter and she had a card from the legendary Buffy set, and Charisma Carpenter was like, I have never seen this before in my entire life. So
That's cool.
that was very cool for her. And now that I say that, I could have that mixed up because she did go to...
No, I think it was
Charisma.
different.
It was the... she has a card in Smash Up. Oh, I forget her name. She used to do the board game.
Felicia Day.
Felicia Day, who also had a Buffy card who she had never seen.
I had the card from Smash Up signed by Felicia Day and Will Wheaton. So I think
Charisma Carpenter was at an Indianapolis one that she went to. So
Will
sorry,
Wheaton.
it's the only 2 autographs I ever got from celebrities. And it's probably the only 2 I really can. It's like when I heard Will Wheaton was coming, I'm like, I should get him because I really loved his, tabletop board game show, and they made the cards for Smash Up for that, and I'm like, should get him to sign that. That's about the only thing I ever really. And then 2 years later, Felicia Day came. I'm like, now I got to get the matching set.
I wish he hadn't stopped making that board game show. That was good.
Oh, it was good. Unfortunately, that way business gets in the way of things. I know it was on Geek and Sundry, which was created by Felicia Day, but then she ended up selling. So then it was bought by some corporation who pretty much made it a miserable thing to make the shows. And so I guess Will just got out when it just became no fun anymore.
No, that makes sense.
You know what's not fun anymore? Listener feedback.
Oh, no.
Because Jason's not here. I can't make fun of him.
Well, we can. It just won't hit as
I'm
hard.
just kidding. It's fun. Listener feedback sponsored by Hello Jeff. Jeff, what's in the box this week?
Apparently, we're getting Pringles that taste like burgers and steaks.
I love it.
I mean, I think that's why they're here, right? These are
Yeah.
like a test thing to see if we wanted to go with that.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And I guess all the accoutrements that go with burgers and steaks. Like maybe real burgers and steaks.
Maybe some French fries.
Maybe some leftover Buc-ee's or beaver nuggets.
Those are the packing peanuts.
Yeah, that's what we throw in there to make sure
I see.
nothing gets damaged. It's good because you can eat your packaging.
That's I like this.
You got to eat your packaging before.
I like this Jeff guy.
If you don't eat your packaging, you can't have any of your pudding. Yeah, there you
Can't have any Peeps.
go. Yeah, there you go.
How can you have any Peeps if you don't eat the packaging?
I mean, they probably taste very similar.
A lot of times the Peeps are the packaging, but
Right.
hey, that's how that goes.
All right. Listener feedback. We start off every single episode with the same person.
Ape hands,
Chili Billy,
7,
the Jewel of the Licking,
the screwdriver,
the Hammer,
2 sheds,
Sunny D,
Fat Shady,
Anal Plum,
the priority mail. I keep forgetting that one.
Kurt Rambo Expert,
10 minutes late for my wedding.
Was he at your wedding?
Yeah, he showed. Or wait. Yeah, I think he showed up late. Well, but he had something important. I'm pretty sure that he at least RSVP'd, but I think that he showed up. Yeah. I met his wife there.
Okay.
Yeah. He definitely showed up, but it was late.
so we can add attendee to Scab's wedding. To his
Now
name.
we'll just have to get Doug's rebuttal as to what was up with that.
Well, it was a day that he was actually working, and he had something like it was
Well,
a
he does-
legitimate excuse that he had.
He will sometimes have to work. So
but me at the wedding, like, oh, let's hold off. Doug will be here.
Yeah, no, it's just Doug.
oh, Doug.
Yeah, Doug.
Oh, okay. What's Doug asking?
Doug says Roddy Piper or Chris Jericho. Who would make the better car salesman?
Oh wow! For the first when I read this in the outline before, I read it as Chris Benoit, and I'm like, he would be a terrible car salesman. I don't get this question, but now I'm reading Chris Jericho. I'm like, oh, wrong Chris.
Definitely a difference in those two.
Yes, no, Chris Jericho would make a great car salesman.
Yeah, I don't think that Roddy would be that great of a car salesman.
Roddy will have the enthusiasm, but I'm not sure he would be able to sell you on it.
Yeah, he's gonna sell you by like he's just gonna make you buy the
Yeah,
car.
he's going to threaten you or make you feel uncomfortable until you buy the car from him.
Right.
Where
Jericho would be the one who could, catch up popsicle to a woman in white gloves, I think. Yeah.
I'm not sure who these people are.
They're wrestlers.
and
I figured.
and actors,
actors.
they've both been in movies too.
And Chris Jericho's a musician.
You might have seen that Roddy Piper movie, They Live. It has Keith David in it.
Oh, I remember They Live.
He was the star of They Live.
I don't remember that. Was he the one with the weird glasses and the?
He wore the
hat?
glasses that would let you see that they were aliens.
Is that the bubblegum movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Kick ass and chew bubble gum.
I'm here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of bubblegum. Yep.
Okay. Well, I understand that he exists, and I've probably seen him in places.
He did exist, but he no longer exists.
Oh, that just brought everything down.
Yes. So there you go, Doug. Hopefully that answers that question for you. Next up from Helen at Sweet Helenade.
I like the name.
Yeah. Helen says, it is insane that Modern Family was on for over a decade, was so huge at its time, and had zero cultural impact. No quotes turned shorthand, no staying power. Your thoughts? Any other popular show in the last 10 years that has no staying power that surprises you?
I hadn't thought of it, but reading this, I was like, that's very strange because Modern Family was huge.
It was huge, and it was on, and
I can't remember a single meme.
yeah, now you mention, I'm thinking there's got to be some Cameron memes, but nothing coming off the top of my head. Like, the only shtick thing that I actually remember was philosophy.
Yeah.
When Phil wrote his book of philosophical tidbits.
But there's not even, like, I watched the entire series. I enjoyed it. I couldn't tell you what happened in any specific episode. Is that the problem, that that they just made it enjoyable in the moment? And I don't know.
Well, I mean, ideally, like, that's what a television show is trying to do. Is, you know, ideally, you're not like, oh, I'm doing this to go down in history. You're just making what will be appealing at the time. And if it happens to strike a chord for the future, then that's great. But
it's not like an Office or a Friends or a Parks and Rec or.
It's just I watch some people, a couple different reaction channels on YouTube. And one of them I watch, it's like British guys react to like these American shows, and they were doing Modern Family. And I think I stopped watching their reactions about season 2 or 3 because I'm like, there's nothing. I don't care whether what they like. I mean, they're watching right now in the middle of Parks and Rec, and like every time a new one comes out, I'm like, I want to watch their reaction because these are great episodes. But Modern Family is just after first couple of seasons. I'll say the last 3 seasons for me were just not good.
But there are seasons of other TV shows that had the staying power that just weren't good.
Oh, yeah, you're right. But, I mean, yeah, you're right. There isn't, like you throw out, like, you know, Seinfeld, where, like, everybody remembers, like, some sort of joke.
So quotable.
Yeah. Yeah, like, try to think of a quote from Modern Family.
Yeah.
I mean, even when I said, you know, philosophy, I don't even remember any of the little philosophies he had in his book.
So is there, or you were going to say something?
No, I'm just looking up shows, but like.
How about Big Bang Theory? Is that the same way? Like Big Bang Theory, biggest show maybe ever, and it's not like there are some memes, but not.
I think Big Bang Theory holds more.
If somebody said Bazinga,
obviously.
you know that. If Sheldon,
I didn't watch it, but I do know that that's where that's from. So like, for me, that would be
And I know,
but I'm not sure there's a line from Modern Family that.
Yeah, there's. And pretty much every day you can probably find. What do you call it? Big Bang Theory reruns being shown if you're flipping through. I'm not sure any place that's showing Modern Family reruns right now. And they pretty much were parallel shows on about the same time and lasted about the same length and whatnot. That is odd. I have to thank Helen for this because I never even thought of it that way.
When I think of Modern Family, I kind of think of Arrested Development for some reason. And
then you wish it was Arrested Development when you watch it.
And I feel they have, but still, that's Modern Family's a network TV show, but it's one of those sitcoms that.
I think another thing though, like with this, is like anymore, like shows don't get 10 seasons. Like they get 3, 4 if they're lucky, depending on what platform you're on.
Yeah.
So like they're not as like they don't have as big of a a chunk of time to get to that. I think, but just like a network sitcom, or network shows. I don't.
Well,
So this is on the same level as, say, Family Ties, where you don't remember any of the specific episodes. You remember that Michael J. Fox was in it.
Oh, don't say that. Brian remembers a very specific episode of Family Ties.
Yeah. Do you not? You remember Drunk Uncle Ned?
I don't.
Tom Hanks.
I don't.
He was
Elise's
brother, and he was an alcoholic, and he was chugging vanilla extract out of the pantry. Yeah.
So I guess Family Ties has that over Modern Family.
I think Family Ties is the one that really solidified the very special episode trope.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, obviously Uncle Ned was a
bad
that
example.
was one.
And then I remember, Alex had a friend who, actually, I don't think they ever had on the show, but a friend of his died, and the whole thing was Alex dealing with a friend's death.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a really good question. Because I can't think of anything. Really.
I'll point it to you, because this is a show I never really watched. What about, 2.5 Men? Do you think that?
Yeah, that feels very similar because it doesn't have anything that's quotable that I
think I've seen memes from 2.5 Men, and I think that it became real big when there was the whole Charlie Sheen.
I mean, obviously,
thing.
Yeah. Well, I saw a couple episodes with Ashton Kutcher, and I thought, wow, I thought it was bad with Charlie Sheen.
Yeah,
but
yeah, that was rough. I mean. I've only
but
seen,
I think that's the closest we've come so far.
I mean, you can go to Two Broke Girls.
Ooh, that was on.
Ooh.
That lasted a lot longer than I thought it did.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is the show? What's the new show she's in? Beth Bears.
Beth. I was going to say Kat Denning. I don't remember what Beth Bears is in.
Is it the Neighborhood?
Was she in that?
Yeah.
Because that just ended this year.
That was that's and
with Max Greenfield and
Cedric the Entertainer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a show that was on for 8 years, and I don't.
Oh God, that was 8 years.
8 seasons.
No, I think that we found the we found the answer to Helen's question.
It started in October of 2018 and ended in May of 2026.
Did not realize it was that long. I was going to guess 5 years.
Mike and Molly is another one that was similar to Two Broke Girls. I remember who was in it, and I remember what the idea behind it was.
I've seen that all the way through probably 5 times. So I love that show. It's
but you don't see memes
no, it was not very memeable.
Yeah, obviously the memes, if there were anything, were not Mike or Molly.
Yeah.
It would be Molly's sister or mother or stepfather would be the ones that would have the...
Carl.
King of Queens. I know that she asked for it in the last 10 years, and these are from 20 years ago, 25.
I think King of Queens was very mean. Well, there's definitely the one meme of Kevin James with that goofy look.
Okay.
Smirk with his hands in his pocket. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And I've seen more memes from that as well.
Yeah. That's a really good question.
But yeah, even the other ones we mentioned, I'm thinking if I saw something more so from them than Modern Family.
But Modern Family was bigger than those things.
You're right, it was.
It was way bigger than, if somebody said, did you see Two Broke Girls? Or did you see Modern Family? Modern Family is the one.
Right.
It wasn't as big as The Office or Friends or Seinfeld.
Right.
But not too far behind, I would think.
But bigger than...
It made it 11 years.
Bigger than Community.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
although Community has the staying power in the memes.
Community definitely was written in a way for you to make memes out of it, Yeah.
I
mean, everybody's seen the meme with the fire and when the apartment was burning.
that's one of the big ones.
It is.
It may be the biggest sitcom meme out there. But that was a good
That
question.
was a very good question.
I hope we
Maybe
answered
the
it.
best listener feedback question that I've been a part of.
Ooh.
Wow.
Because
That's high praise.
well, it's not so much that I had the answer to it or I was excited to answer it, but it was something that made me think about something that I hadn't really considered before. And
Absolutely.
and
Those are always the best
absolutely-
questions.
Yeah, she's absolutely right. Modern Family was huge, and there's no memes, and it was recent that this happened.
Yeah.
There's got to be a Cam meme somewhere.
Well, I'm sure there is, but it's not
Memorable.
It's not like a mainstream thing where like you see it like everywhere. All right. Next up from OPOY at real OPOY. How many hot dogs could you eat in 10 minutes? Would the entire podcast be able to combine to eat 66?
I will definitely say
What's the entire podcast? Like, am I included in this? Or
I'll
is this-
include you.
I'll include you.
Do we want to go more than 5 people?
We'll say 5. I think that's a
5.
the 5 is a. I mean,
The 3 of us sitting here with Jason and Jim.
yeah. Or you could say Blake at the time. So we've kind of always had 5, give or take.
Mm-hmm.
So 5. So that's
13.78?
something along those lines. Yes.
It's not that. It was a random guess, but
Yeah, I'm about to say that doesn't sound right. It would be like 7. Or
no,
I
It'd
can't.
be 11 if there were 6 people.
You're right.
It would be.
You're. I can't. I can't do math in my head.
Well, mine was closer, but
Yeah.
wrong.
13.3.
Yeah, you
He's
were
actually doing long. He's not using a calculator. This is
long division.
Long
You learn
division.
it in school.
I know, but you know how long it's been since I've seen somebody.
But
actually
13 and a third ish is what you're coming down with. Where you said 13 and 2/3, you were pretty damn close.
do?
13.32 hot dogs per person in 10 minutes.
So how many hot dogs is that a minute? That's a little more than a hot dog a minute, and we don't need the bun, do we? Or do
Oh,
we?
the bun. You always eat the bun in the hot dog eating contest.
Yeah, that's part of it. You can dip it in water if you need.
Yeah, you can eat them separately, but you have to eat both the bun and the dog.
You could probably count on me for 5.
Oh.
Oh boy.
I was thinking this would be easy to do, but if somebody's not pulling their weight.
I like. I'm not allowed to throw up, am I?
No, you're not allowed to throw up.
I can maybe do 6.
I guess we're talking regular size, not like coney sized. Coney sized hot dogs, definitely.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I would bet on myself that I could pull the 13 and a third, or 13.3 in 10 minutes. I think I could do it. I don't know that
There was a
try.
day that I could. Probably when I was your age, I could.
I'm not that much younger than you.
Yeah, but things go downhill real fast.
Well,
Well, I know Brian's a hot dog fan.
I am a fan. Yes, I'm not a competitive eater either.
Oh, so we're looking at more than a dog a minute. That might be tough.
Yeah.
Let's get Doug in here, then we can do it.
Ooh. Well, I mean, he would just squash them, and then it would look like they disappeared.
He would just turn it into paste,
That's
and then
right.
it would slide down his gullet.
Man, I don't.
I could
you're
not
only-
carry my weight if we went 66 with 5 people.
My initial instinct is to say yes, we can do it, but the more I think it through, and like you said, at one point in time, I
if we
definitely
were all 30 years old,
Yeah.
or if we were all 20 years old, no problem.
I definitely could have at one point in my prime, but I don't know if I can anymore.
Thank you. Yeah, because let's see. If we're subtracting,
And that's the thing, is I'm not a hot dog guy. I can eat a dog or two, but
I'm thinking 7 would be the most I could do without throwing up, and then it would be right there on. If there were no buns, then I could do the 13 and a third.
there are definitely buns. And I'm going in my mind, it's like, okay, like the other day we grilled out and we had like brats and mats. And I'm like, okay, those are bigger than hot dogs.
Right.
A hot dog is about a half the size of those. So,
And we're going to go into it hungry.
Oh, yeah.
oh yeah.
All right, so if Jeff is only eating 6, that puts the rest of us at 15.15 to get to 66.
Well, 60 divided by 4 is just 15.
So, let's see.
So if Jeff does 6, we would all have to do 15 each. And I don't think I could do 15 in 10 minutes.
That would be tough.
Everybody's just looking at me so accusingly right now.
That's because we're angry. You're not picking up.
this.
And we'd have to do like 1.5 dogs every minute.
Yeah, that... I don't know.
That's pretty much what you have to do without my lacking.
It would be like 1 1/3 dogs without your lacking. So
Yeah.
that's what's putting us over the edge here. That extra third of a dog.
Isn't 66 what the champions actually eat? Just one person in 10 minutes?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, that's about what Joey Chestnut does.
Yeah, I don't...
I mean, we're taking.
Well, he had to have come up with that number from somewhere. So
Oh, I mean, that's even a low. I mean, the record is, I think, in the 70s. It might even
really?
got into the 80s, but
Yeah, that's...
I'm assuming 10 minutes is the time they give. I don't really
Yeah,
watch.
I don't either.
But I mean, 66 has won it at some point. It might have been the winning score this year, but I think they got into the 70s.
Yeah. I think we could make a compelling case that we could get it, but I don't know that we could.
I would have to do some training.
Yeah.
I would have to go many days without eating.
So that's the problem, is I couldn't do that, because if you go without eating, then when you get real hungry, it doesn't take a whole lot to fill you up.
Yeah.
Oh, so my even my plan is bad.
I would still have to keep get used to eating a whole bunch all at once. And
What was the thing I don't know, there was some like ESPN thing on Joey Chestnut where he said like for training he like drinks milk, like a gallon of milk or something, and like,
that would kill you.
like milk is supposedly like helps expand your stomach lining, like, so you can fit more in your stomach.
It's a possibility.
So that's your training, is just drinking a bunch of milk, apparently.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is obviously they almost every one of them, if not all of them, will soak their buns in water because it just goes down quicker. But I don't want to eat without enjoying what I'm eating.
Yeah,
Well, but what if there was a prize of? I don't know what the prize at the
$1 million?
a floppy.
Oh,
I would not do it for a floppy.
We put a
I
floppy
could do
up, though.
13 1/3.
Somebody wants one really
Okay,
bad.
this year at the floppies, if I could do 13 1/3 hot dogs in 10 minutes,
You will wait off. Okay.
do I get a floppy
I
without throwing up?
Yeah, you can't throw.
Yeah, definitely throwing up would disqualify. I think we would have to run that by. I don't know if I can feel comfortable.
Run it by legal.
Run it by legal.
Oh man.
I don't want to get sued when you get you burst your stomach and have to go to the emergency room. Here, sign this waiver. Waivers are always good. They hold up in court.
It's nice to finally get a decent question from real OPOY.
Or is it a real question or a decent question or just one we spent enough time on?
Well, there's that. Next up from Marty Caveman at Marty Likes Dinosaurs 20. Can't believe there's 19 other Martys that like dinosaurs.
At least. There might be some after him.
Marty says, if you could erase one movie from existence, which would it be?
I would erase Con Air.
Whoa.
I don't want to ever hear Jason talk about it again. So
Okay.
it's a bad movie, and Jason talks about it way too much.
I saw the question and I thought about it, and I don't want to erase any movies from existence, even really bad ones. Even
I mean, I tend to agree that they all kind of have a place in history. Even the terrible historical ones, which was my first thought.
like Triumph of the Will.
Like Triumph of the Will.
I did think the Birth of a Nation, but without Birth of a Nation, we may not have movies today.
I mean, so it's like, okay, but I think I am safe in saying Con Air. I don't think anything in the world would change other than we just don't talk about that movie anymore.
But nope, I'm trying to think of something redeeming.
I won't have
Buscemi. I like Steve Buscemi in that movie.
Steve Buscemi was in a lot of other movies that he was good in. I would rather remember him from those.
But his character in this one was fascinating.
Was it? I mean, it was probably the most fascinating thing of the movie, but
maybe, yeah.
Is that
probably? Yeah, there's probably a lot more movies where.
I would erase the non-butthole version of Cats.
The non-butthole version. It has to be a butthole version for you?
That's
I changed my answer to Cats.
All versions of that movie?
Any version? Okay.
Well, the one that I've seen. And I was literally afraid that would be the last movie that I would ever see in a movie theater, because that was the last one I saw before COVID.
Oh.
It seemed like
and you weren't
movie theaters were in trouble.
It can't end like this.
What was the last movie you ever saw in a movie theater, Grandpa? Cats. The one with Taylor Swift? Yeah.
The one with James Corden?
Josh Gad?
Josh Gad has to have a butthole in it.
Yeah, that's the only way
Wasn't
I'll
there a
watch it.
dame in that too?
Yeah.
Judi Dench?
Judi Dench.
Just goes to show you.
Just because you have a title doesn't mean you won't do bad things.
Right? All right. Next up from Brent of Home Video Hustle. Brent says, "Are you guys coming to my wedding?"
I guess I have to congratulate Brent for his upcoming nuptials.
I don't know when you're getting married, Brent.
When or where.
If you already have, congratulations.
Yes.
If it's coming up, congratulations.
I know who would show up 10 minutes late.
Would it be Doug?
Oh, wait. Yeah. You were invited too, weren't you? And you didn't show up at all.
I didn't. I was.
You were hoping I didn't remember that.
But,
no.
Well, is this our invite that we got, or did we get one that Jason didn't share?
I'm not sure. It was just on the outline of these were listener feedback questions.
And we're not even sure when Brent sent the question in,
no
so
idea.
He could have already been married.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, congratulations.
Yeah. So
I'm not sure. I know
I would like to come if I'm available.
So if you haven't already gotten married, Brent, send us an invitation, and someone from the podcast will be there for representation.
We hope.
I
don't know if we can guarantee that.
Well, I mean, he just said.
Am I officially from the podcast?
It kind of depends on where it's going to be, because I know he's from Columbus.
Yeah.
But I think he moved out to California.
Wait! I'm going on a trip to California.
Oh, if he's
September, October.
Oh, there you go.
If that timing works out, I can represent.
Well, if you haven't, like I said, Brent, if you have, congratulations. If not, let us know when it is and where it's at, and then I'll see if we have enough Hobie coin to send someone.
If this is your first marriage, though, they never work out. Second marriages, though, are awesome.
I think Brian wants to disagree with you.
I mean, the only one I've had is working out. So
oh, you should try the second one. It's pretty good.
I'm good. I don't have it. I can't do it.
Well, the next question is, how many engagements do you need before the first wedding anyway?
Oh, the first wedding was my third engagement. So I've been present for how many proposals? It'd be 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 of your own.
4 of my own, and yep, I think just 4. I've been present for 4 proposals. Wow, that's really unusual. Oh, they were all mine.
I didn't know if maybe you might have had a friend or something who had other people involved in a proposal, and you were going to say there was a 5th one. But
no,
someone could show up to take the picture of my proposal.
And I've been to Niagara Falls, which seems like a place where somebody could propose. Oh no, it's more of a honeymoon thing, not a proposal thing.
Have you been to like a ball game where they proposed on the Jumbotron?
I have not. I've seen it on movies and stuff.
Oh, those have got to be the worst proposals ever. Big public spectacles. That reminds me of the Impractical Jokers where the guy hid the punishment. They didn't tell him what it was. They just told him, whatever is asked, say no. And then they put him on the pitching mound of a minor league ballpark in the 7th inning stretch, and the girl came out and asked him to marry her, and he had to say no, and it's the only thing he could say was no, and the crowd is booing him.
That's awesome.
Was it like somebody who he had been dating for a while?
No,
like his girlfriend.
No, they got an actress,
actress.
Just to make it so awkward that everyone thinks it's actually happening. And no, how can you do this? Don't you love me? No.
All right, wrapping up listener feedback from Professor Number 1 at Dr. Number 1.
Wait! Before we do this has been a pretty good listener feedback so far, in my opinion.
Right? So now you're setting it up.
Oh boy. The professor says, why is Amanda Seyfried wearing a prosthetic butthole for the movie Testament of Anne Lee, a story? I wear one every day.
I have not heard about this story,
I know
or
nothing.
this movie, or this prosthetic butthole.
I'm not sure I understood most of that.
Yeah.
Apparently there's a story out there that there's a movie called The Testament of Anne Lee where Amanda Seyfried wears a prosthetic butthole. That's what I get from there.
What is a prosthetic butthole? Like you cannot have a prosthetic hole because a hole is nothing, right?
Well, I guess maybe the sphincter itself is... it's probably a fake thing, and I guess they're actually showing a butthole that's supposed to be her butthole, but she's not actually showing her real butthole. That is what I'm assuming reading this question.
And we're closer to... Okay.
I'm wrecking my my algorithms searching this, so the things I do for this podcast.
Oh, don't ever do that for Dr. Number 1. It's not worth it.
That's not Dr. No, that's
let's
Professor
see.
Number
Professor Number 1 at Dr. Number 1.
The first article, Amanda Seyfried's prosthetic butthole isn't a joke. Costuming nudity is important for actors.
I understand that. I just...
Look, we don't understand what a prosthetic butthole is.
I'm trying to figure out what in the story makes you want to have to see the butthole.
This movie needed to be graphic, so I wore a prosthetic butthole. It was cool. It was exciting. I was pregnant and naked, but I wasn't naked at all. And at the end of the movie, I was standing in front of a burning building with just a merkin. I felt so free.
Pregnant in real life or pregnant in the movie?
I'm not sure. It doesn't say. Let's see. Yeah, so apparently this is like part of like the intimacy coordinators that are on set.
I understand that.
But they're also framing that under like if there are nudity scenes, costume designing for nudity apparently is a...
I fully understand all of it. What I'm having a hard time figuring out is why are we seeing a butthole?
Why is that important to the story?
Yes.
Well, I don't understand how a hole could be prosthetic because a hole is negative space.
Oh, I think they're like talking about the actual anus, the sphincter, the muscle, like
the cat's eye.
And she was just talking about wearing it, and people like, if I were standing naked, you could not see my butthole.
Exactly. That's what I like.
there would have to be spreading involved.
So the Testament of Anne Lee covers the life of the founder of the Shaker faith over 3 decades and shows how she used her religious faith to process the pain and grief of physical tribulations, sexual abuse, and the loss of her children to inspire others.
That got dark real quick.
Yeah, well, I don't know how much I trust the Shaker religion, so.
Let's see.
Although they make great cabinets, I hear.
Towards the end of the film, spoilers apparently, for anyone. I don't know if this movie's out. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, let's spoil it.
Local thugs who do not want the Shakers to establish a church near their village attack Lee and her fellow worshippers at night and burn down their church. Then they strip Lee and beat and humiliate her, accusing her of being a man and of being a witch. Her naked body is on display in front of the burning church during the brutal scene. This is the scene where Seyfried wore a merkin and the prosthetic butthole, likely a modesty sticker or a strapless skin tone thong with the merkin on the front that covered the vulva, perineum, and anus. The public wig is seen, but the fake anus is not. But wearing them meant Seyfried could focus on the intensity of her acting and fully embody Lee in the scene without worrying about her own dignity.
Just in case there was a butthole slip, it wasn't going to be her actual butthole.
The modesty garments also gave Seyfried a body she could take off, leaving any potential for personal trauma, embarrassment, or pain from playing that character behind her.
No, I fully support, having, that, the intimacy coordinators and doing that stuff for it's just specifically making a butthole.
Just in case.
I mean, well, you would think you would just have nothing,
Yeah, well, you don't want to create a I saw your butthole moment.
But I mean nothing. I mean, it's like, I saw the pink covering where your butthole would be, or.
But there's also programs that film. They can digitally just
that's true.
retouch that, right? You would think, but I don't know. Maybe that costs more than a prosthetic butthole.
I mean, if you're actually showing the butthole, then yes, I guess having a prosthetic butthole. I'm just having a hard time figuring why a butthole is going to be on. I mean, we're not talking cats here.
We have been talking a lot about buttholes this episode.
Yeah, we have.
I'm not going to call it the butthole episode as a title, but people might avoid it then.
But people would understand if they had listened to it what the title was referring to.
Are we skipping over this day in history since Jim's not here, or does someone have it available?
I can have it available very quickly.
Oh wait, no, I can't do.
I mean, we can jump to the news of the geek while you pull it up if you want, or.
All right. Today in history, in 1948, the Battle of the London Airport kicked off. This day also is the beginning of World War I.
In what year?
1914.
1914.
Let's see.
World War I kicked off this day. Wow. That's a big one.
It is. Jackie.
Yeah, everybody knows when it ends. Nobody knows when it. Oh, that was probably when Franz Ferdinand.
Yeah,
was that the assassination?
I don't know if it's the day of the assassination or when they declared war after hearing of it. Don't know how many days happened between the assassination and the declaration.
Let's see. In 1943, Operation Gomorrah, the RAF bombing over Hamburg causes a firestorm that kills 42,000 German civilians.
That's a lot. Way to go, Hitler.
Let's see. 2005, the Provisional Irish Republican Army calls an end to its 30-year-long armed campaign in Northern Ireland.
What year was that?
2005. Let's see. 1951, Walt Disney releases the animated musical film Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, happy on birthday.
Very happy on birthday.
Let's see, what else? In 1977, legendary England cricket all-rounder Ian Botham on debut takes 5 for 74 in the Australian first innings in a 7-wicket third test win at Trent Bridge.
Nice.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Oh, I forgot his name, Ethan.
I don't know what any of that sentence meant.
Yep, I understood less of that than prosthetic butthole.
Let's see. Famous people born today. Hugo Chavez.
Hugo Chavez.
Jackie Onassis Kennedy.
Oh, I thought you
Kennedy
said Jackie Chan.
Soulja Boy, the rapper. In 1964, Broadway musical actress Ethel Merman divorced Ernest Borgnine
No way.
after 32 days of marriage.
I didn't even know they were married, but
Ernest Borgnine does not seem like a stable husband.
Nope. Let's see. That's not a big. World War One's the biggest thing, I think. That began
yeah, the Great War.
the Great War. Yep.
But it brought up more questions than it answered. Like, was this when Franz Ferdinand was assassinated? Was this when war was declared? Was this, what was the number of days between?
I guess if we cared enough, we would look it up.
No.
I mean, we are a history podcast.
We are.
But it's bad ideas, so I don't think we're going to get any specifics there.
Probably not.
All right.
Do
Here
you
we
have
go.
some music for News of the Geek?
Yeah, I'm checking all my buttons. I think this is the one. It's time for a brand new installment of the News of the Geek.
All right. Jim sent this. Actually, Jim showed me this story last week after we finished recording.
Yeah, the story popped up while we were recording last week, and and Jim shared it, and we're like, "This is a terrible story."
Yeah. Per KATV, where Jason gets all of his news. New details are shedding light on the bizarre rescue of a man who became trapped inside the holding tank of a porta potty in Kansas City. The unusual incident happened July 14th while crews with Patriot portable restrooms were collecting units after an event tied to the FIFA World Cup, according to company partner Chip Counterman. Counterman said...
That's a great name. Chip Counterman.
It sounds like a news broadcaster from
does.
like 1950. Like, he should have been in Anchorman.
Yes.
He should have been one of the
It sounds like a fake Anchorman name.
Yeah.
Here's Chip Counterman with today's News of the Geek. You're so much better than me. You should have done that.
Counterman said one of the company's drivers checked each portable restroom before loading them, knocking on every door to make sure no one remained inside. One unit was locked, and the occupant was told he had about 10 minutes to finish before crews returned. When the driver came back, the man still refused to leave. A Kansas City police officer riding by on a motorcycle was flagged down to help. After the officer asked the man to come out, the response raised even more questions. The man replied that he could not reach the door and couldn't get out of the toilet, Counterman said. When responders looked inside the restroom, they initially couldn't see anyone. Then, according to Counterman, all of a sudden, a head popped out of the toilet. The man had climbed into the waste holding tank beneath the toilet seat.
Porta potties aren't that deep, right?
I think there are different types, so maybe... Yeah, the ones I've seen, I couldn't fit in
No.
the tank.
Yeah.
But if I did, I could touch the bottom with my head still sticking out.
Yeah, I mean, you would... I don't
Maybe
know.
he's crawled into a ball before.
Kansas City firefighters responded in an attempt to talk the man through getting out on his own. During the rescue, the man told the responders he had climbed into the tank to retrieve a Mountain Dew bottle he had dropped there the night before. Counterman said the man had been inside the tank for roughly 8 hours.
This has got to be drugs in there, right?
I mean, it's something other than Mountain Dew in that Mountain Dew bottle.
Firefighters ultimately cut apart the portable toilet to free him. After the man climbed out, firefighters rinsed him off using water from one of their trucks before the incident came to an end. Counterman thanked the Kansas City Fire Department and Police Department for helping safely resolve what was described as a horrible situation. I would say I would have said this was a pretty shitty situation. But Chip's got a he's a company man and a counterman. Authorities have not publicly identified the man or said whether or not he suffered any injuries. I don't think embarrassment is an injury that they.
But if you had the slightest cut,
ew.
just the slightest cut.
No, it said they washed him off with, I guess, the hoses they had. Did they have like Dawn or something?
Yeah, right.
I mean, water alone is not going to clean that.
Oh, it'll get you good enough to go home and throw away all your clothes in the shower. But again, if you have a cut or a hangnail.
Oh, God.
I don't. Yeah, there has to be more to this.
And he was in there for 8 hours, so he probably added some himself. Right?
Well, I didn't think of that, but
he's like, I'm already in here. I can't get out.
I mean, I would have to use the bathroom at least once in 8 hours, whether it's be 1 or 2. I would have to at least evacuate something in that time frame, I would think.
Yeah, I mean,
unless maybe he went before he climbed down. So he climbed down.
But regardless, he's still in.
Maybe that was his thought is like, if I put mine on top and then I get in, I'm safe.
I'm safe because my own.
Yeah. I really hope not, but
I feel that this story brought up more questions that I want the answers to than like what was in the Mountain Dew bottle.
Well, that's the biggest question.
It also
I didn't realize
were in the Mountain Dew bottle.
Like, I didn't realize it said he had dropped there the night before.
So like,
So he went home, came back, and went down there.
Did he realize like the next day, like, man, I dropped my Mountain Dew yesterday. Where did I find it? He like search the whole park and then be like tracing his steps. Oh, I went to the bathroom. Like, what are the chances he remembers which porta potty he used? Like, and it's like, I mean, Mountain Dew isn't cheap.
But
like,
it was probably one of those new flavors.
Oh, one of the ones that said limited time only.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a Baja Blast.
Could have been.
I mean, that's easy. Like, you couldn't decipher that from like the porta potty, like the color. Like, maybe that's what he got. He was just rooting around looking for it.
Maybe it was one of those porta potty things where it's like a bunch of them. Like you got like 6 of them together, but the tank all goes to the same tank.
That would be terrible.
Oh.
Just terrible. I would just drown. Like, I wouldn't want to come out of that.
And the Mountain Dew bottle, it's got to float, right? If the lid's on.
It depends on what's in it. Something heavy could bring it to the bottom.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I have so many more questions for this.
Well,
let's look into this and bring this back up next week.
He was able to get into the tank, but couldn't get out. I'm just curious as to how. Because there's no way I'm fitting through a fucking hole in a porta potty.
Yeah, right. That's a weird. Like, if you're able to get in, you should also be able to get out the same way you got in.
Well, you have to climb out and you fall in.
Yeah.
But you have people helping you on the other side.
If you're falling in, you can have your arms up, and then otherwise you need to do elbows and bend your arms and stuff to climb out.
Okay.
But with the help of rescue workers, I would think.
It sounded like they refused to touch him.
Oh, that could be.
From the story that you just read.
Yeah, it said they just ultimately cut it apart. So do you think
they tried to talk him through getting out on his own?
Oh,
and then they cut him out when that didn't work.
Maybe he was just like, he was so caked together he couldn't get out.
Oh, that's true. He probably added a lot of crap to himself down there.
Yeah, and it was hot. It's like during the World Cup, so it was like first part of summer.
Oh,
so it was like really hot.
Oh no.
And he didn't want to lose his shoes, too.
I mean...
Can't lose them shoes.
I mean, losing a Mountain Dew and your shoes in a 24-hour period is devastating. I don't disagree.
I'm now trying to imagine how I would even begin to wash those shoes.
With fire.
Yeah. Gasoline, definitely. Yep.
I'm trying to think, what possession of mine would I have to have before I would actually try and salvage it after having it down in the...
I'm trying to figure out what is it that I could drop inside of a porta potty that I would do that for. Like,
what if he was last place in his fantasy football this year or last year?
That was his punishment.
And that was the punishment was to climb into, and he made up the Mountain Dew bottle story.
I would find new friends
because part of the rules was you
couldn't tell why you were there,
why you went.
I would join a new fantasy.
Yeah, that would be the last time I was in that league.
I would definitely.
But what are the chances you'll lose 2 years in a row? And imagine the revenge you can get on the next guy.
Yeah,
I don't think that way. When something terrible happens to me like that, my first instinct isn't, I should do this to someone else.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I wouldn't have been a good fraternity boy. I saw a fraternity on Ohio State lost its charter for 10 years because...
Hazing. Good for them.
Porta potty diving.
They didn't say porta potty. They did say saw a student was left hospitalized and drinking. But that just reminded me of My Name is Earl episode where they go to a college campus and Randy starts hanging out with the fraternity pledges, so he starts pledging the fraternity, and he's having a great time until they start hazing him, and they try to smack him or something with the paddle, and he's like, "Why are you doing that?" And they're like, "Well, they did it to us when we were." And he's like, "Well, why take it out on me? Why don't you hit them?" And they're like, "Yeah."
All right. Now, next up, per U.S. World News, where Jim gets all of his news, I would have to imagine.
That's probably a better place to get your news than some of the places other of us get our news from.
Yeah, like Collider.
That's the worst.
A French teen is facing mischief and public nuisance charges in Singapore after posting a video on social media of himself licking a straw from an orange juice vending machine and then putting it back. Oh boy! Didier,
what does that even mean?
Didier,
orange juice vending machine first. Second,
it's a vending machine that dispenses orange juice,
like those coffee vending machines.
Probably what I would assume.
Cup and then it just pours it in there, and then apparently there's a straw dispenser that you can take straws out and then put them back.
You know, like when you're at say McDonald's and you fill up your drink. And there's a thing of straws, and you grab a straw.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, they aren't individually wrapped here in Singapore.
Okay. Didier Gaspard Owen Maximilian, 18, was charged April 24th and has entered a plea, the city-state's largest English-language newspaper, The Straits Times, said. He allegedly committed the offense at a shopping mall on March 12th, and the video spread rapidly when it surfaced. The teen was granted court permission Wednesday to travel, well, obviously this is months ago, but not this past Wednesday, to travel to Manila from May 2nd to the 25th for his school trip required for his graduation, the Straits Times said.
Required for graduation? That's a nice place where you have to take a trip to Singapore.
Yeah, for 2 weeks. He is due back in court on May 29th. Mischief carries a penalty of up to 2 years in prison or a fine or both, while public nuisance is less severe with up to 3 months in prison, a fine, or both. Ijuz, the company operating the juice vending machine, filed a police report and sanitized the dispenser while replacing all 500 straws in the machine. It said it would upgrade its machines to include measures such as individually packaged straws and straw compartments that unlock only after the transaction is completed. Lawyers for the team, who is studying in a French business school in Singapore, declined to comment on the case when contacted. Singapore, a small, densely populated city-state, tightly regulates public behavior and cleanliness. This includes restrictions like limits on chewing gum and strong penalties for littering and vandalism.
They don't go on to remind people of the caning incident from, was it the 90s?
I think so, yeah.
I remember the bubblegum incident.
Yeah, I guess this guy wasn't born when that happened, but yeah, you don't fuck around in Singapore.
I hate him. I think he deserves all of this because he was posting a video about trying to to be just disgusting. That's why is this a thing?
This is
the fact that he's intentionally putting out the video of him doing it.
Yeah.
That's
like if he did it in front of his friends, that's still awful and everything.
Yes.
But posting it on, that's like, oh, look, see, everybody else is going to laugh at all these people who are going to
wonder if they got my licked straw.
Yeah.
But that also is how like these things start. They get posted on TikTok and then
that's how the challenges start.
It becomes a trend and like people all over the world, like it happened during COVID, like with ice cream here in the United States, where people were like,
weren't
opening up ice cream in the grocery store, licking it, and then putting it back in the freezer.
We did cover that on the show.
Yeah.
I do remember that.
Yep.
You know, I
go
probably
to jail for 2 years at least.
I probably blamed Ariana Grande then, and I'll probably blame her again now. She gets caught licking donuts in a donut shop and putting it back.
All downhill from there.
Is that a sex thing, or did she actually?
No, she was in a donut shop, picked a donut up off, I think kind of reached her hand around in the display case, picked a donut, licked it, and put it back. And it was caught on surveillance cam.
And she's still...
And she became more popular after this. This was 10 years old when she did that. You know, people forget easily. I try not to let them. Anytime someone talks about Ariana Grande, I call her the donut licker.
She was 10 years old, you said?
No, it was about 10 years ago.
Oh, 10 years ago.
Did that happen here in Cincinnati?
I don't think so. I could be wrong. I don't remember that being a local story.
I just remember Cincy Shirts put out a shirt about it.
Oh, I don't know. Silly her.
We should make a video at a donut shop and just have our camera on a donut, and if somebody sneaks a lick on it, then we'll post that on social media and say, shame this person for licking that donut.
Yeah.
No, it was in LA.
I don't think a lot of people lick donuts and put them back. I think you'd just be lucky to get that one on camera.
But imagine how lucky we'd be.
If you want to dedicate a specific camera to do so.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
Sorry, I hit the button right as you were about to talk.
I was just reading this article. It said CCTV footage of the shop shows Ariana Grande licking the donuts and saying, "I fucking hate Americans. I hate America." I didn't know that. Oh my god.
Isn't she American?
Yes.
Yes.
The box office news and report from July 24th through 26th. Number one movie in the country with $87 million is The Odyssey. Total of $286 million. Domestic, $639 million worldwide.
That went up, the worldwide went up way more than the domestic, right?
Probably.
Like... way
more countries probably. It was probably more. You're pulling out last week's. Okay.
It was 264 million worldwide last week.
There were probably more countries where it actually opened this week where it wasn't open there last week.
Okay, so it's not the MAGA people.
No, it's they're not spending that much money on it.
Well, I mean, are they like saying no Americans should watch this because it's not historically accurate? I think was the newest thing, but
Yep.
But yeah, it was a significant jump in domestic sales as well. So
Now, I saw a TikTok or whatever clip where someone was talking about how accurate Odysseus's Boston accent was.
That's funny.
Coming in at number 2, Moana, with another $10.5 million for a total of $102 million, or $228 million worldwide. So Moana is still sticking around. It might get some money. I think that was about $250 million budget.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
So it might come close to getting some money back.
Yeah, it'll come close.
It'll
Probably
come
before
close.
it's gone.
And then it'll be streaming on
Disney
Plus forever. So, God, remember when Disney movies only came out on video for like 3 months and then went back into the vault?
Yeah.
and then owning one of those VHS tapes
You felt special.
in that weird plastic container that
Plastic,
they came in.
yep.
Yeah, the white clamshell that they
Right.
came in. Number 3, Toy Story 5 made another $10 million, a total of $448 million, or $1 billion worldwide.
Stop watching Toy Story 5.
Is that where does that sit in the top 50 movies of all time?
Probably
Is it-
around 50 would be my guess.
Okay, so it's not like top 10 or
Now, I don't know, but I would think it's closer to 50 than 10
okay.
as far as movies that have made billions.
Yeah, billion is not one that I see often
Yeah,
when
it-
you're doing the box office news.
But Brian will let us know in just a second. I think he's looking up all movies that made $1 billion.
I am, and it is currently number 58 on the list.
58.
Yep.
Excellent. Coming in at number 4, Hadestown the Musical made $9.7 million.
You think that's all because of your
Because I talked about
you
it last
talked about
week.
it last week and you were all about it?
I mean, apparently it is just a limited release and in limited locations and a limited time. I don't even know if it's still in the theaters because
But it was just recording a stage play that
Yeah,
they were
I think it
doing
was.
that
Yeah.
they were doing anyway, so that's like an extra 9.7 million.
they did that with Rent too, didn't they?
They did.
They did it where the only reason that I've ever seen Hamilton.
Hamilton definitely did that.
They did
Yeah.
that. It was up for a Golden Globe.
I didn't actually see it. Well, I think Hamilton. I thought they embellished it for the thing and then just recording the stage play.
Oh, I didn't.
I don't know how or what, but
it
I
was
thought
well shot. There were
Yeah.
different angles and everything, but it was definitely on a stage
okay. Well, maybe it was
with
just
an audience clapping.
maybe it was just very multiple different angles and edited. I guess they edited instead of just like sticking up a camera and shooting it. I think
Yeah,
they went
yeah.
ahead
There were definitely scenes where they did close-ups and stuff, so they had to have not been in front of an audience when they did that.
Yeah.
So it was, but
or a really good camera from a distance.
Hadestown has showings at the Esquire through Thursday of next week,
Thursday of next week.
so it's still there.
See, maybe I'll because I've never seen it or actually know any of the songs or whatnot. But I'm intrigued, and I know like it's based off of the story of Orpheus and Eurydice. So I'm intrigued because I was always a Greek myth fan, and get to see that in the same month as the Odyssey.
There you go.
And finishing out the top 5, Minions and Monsters made another $9.6 million, a total of $155 million, or $396 million worldwide.
Stop watching Minions and Monsters too.
were there more kids movies in the big movie season this year than there were like the action movies? Like usually it seems like there's big action movies, and I don't think. I think the Odyssey is.
Yeah, the Odyssey is probably. I'm trying
Like
to
there's
remember.
no Transformers, there's no Fast and Furious, there's no.
I mean, just looking at this week, I mean, Moana being a,
Yeah.
remake of, but geared towards children, Toy Story and Minions. I mean, the 3 in the top 5 are all children's movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we'll see a significant change in those numbers next week after this week. So,
Oh, yeah. Well, Brian, what comes out this week?
coming out this week, we have Cyrus 71, a robot butler. Oh my god, sorry, that's a. It immediately made me think of Seinfeld.
It made me think of
not the robot,
Rocky IV.
Also, yes. Cyrus 71 is a robot butler bound by his programming to perfect service. Encounters the same defiant robot maid across 500 years of human history, forcing them both to question whether their true purpose lies in duty or in each other.
That doesn't sound bad. For an idea, it sounds like it would be a terrible movie to watch for however many hours.
It is a romantic animation.
Oh, an animation.
It's animated.
And it's 500 years of a robot's existence.
And it will probably be up for Oscars.
So you should probably see it now so you don't have to wait to see it.
Well, that's usually the ones that I miss.
Written and directed by Huru Jackson.
Huru is a good name.
It is.
But it's as opposite a newscaster name as Chip.
Counterman.
It is definitely not a newscaster name.
Newscaster name.
Huru is no Chip Counterman.
Exactly.
No. Next up this week, we have I Want Your Sex.
George Michael video.
This is actually a romantic comedy drama thriller that is based on Elliot lands a job for Erica Tracy as her sexual muse. Okay. This is Olivia Wilde, Cooper Hoffman, Johnny Knoxville, Daveed Diggs.
People I've heard of.
Charlie XCX, Margaret Cho.
Yeah, I think I've heard of all. I think I could actually picture all of these so far.
Yeah. Cooper Hoffman.
Okay.
Yeah, now you lost me.
That's Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Oh, okay. Now, I do know what he looks like. I can picture him.
I can't picture him.
I forgot his name was Cooper.
It is. Next up, coming up this week, we have Sheep in the Box.
A lot of sheep movies this year.
Sheep in the box. Do sheep in the box.
Set in the near future, Otone Komodo works as an architect. She is married to Kensuke Komodo, who runs a construction company. The married couple decide to welcome a humanoid robot into their home as their son.
It's Small Wonder, the movie.
A lot of robots this week.
Yep. Yeah. And lastly, coming out this week, we have Spider-Man: Brand New Day.
There's what I was talking about by the action.
A forgotten Peter Parker lives alone as a full-time Spider-Man until mounting pressure triggers a dangerous change and powerful new enemies emerge. So, this is obviously Tom Holland, Zendaya, Mark Ruffalo, John Bernthal, Jacob Batalon, Sadie Sink.
Is that Punisher?
John Bernthal.
John Bernthal is, yeah.
Yep. This will be the first actual major MCU appearance of the Punisher. Let's see who else is in this. Marissa Tomei, Lisa Cologne Zayas from The Bear, Naomi Watts.
I guess Marissa Tomei is in Flashbacks.
I guess so. Keith David's in this. A lot of Keith David talk today. Yeah.
He is somebody already in the MCU, right? Who is he in the MCU?
Keith David was already someone in the MCU. I am not placing it.
He's the narrator of Spider Video in this film, so I don't think he...
Oh, maybe not then.
Are you thinking of Samuel L. Jackson?
No, I was thinking of...
Lawrence Fishburne?
No, the other guy that we were talking about earlier that I mixed.
Michael Clark Duncan?
Michael Clark Duncan.
He was not in the MCU either.
He wasn't a Marvel. He was in the Daredevil movie. He played Kingpin in the Ben Affleck Daredevil.
Oh, really?
You are absolutely correct. I forgot about that. And that's it for this week. So I think it's going to be should be a massively large week for Spider-Man.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like
Odyssey's
there's a lot
still
for
out.
it to go against it.
Odyssey's still
Yeah,
going strong.
And then it's Tom Holland versus Tom Holland. What Tom Holland movie?
Oh my God, you're right.
Yeah.
And Zendaya.
And Zendaya, yeah. Yeah.
Oh man,
How do you pronounce it?
Zendaya
Zendaya?
or Zendaya. I don't know.
I don't know how she pronounces it.
I think it's Zendaya.
I've heard both Zendaya and Zendaya, and I try to do my best to pronounce it the way they pronounce it, but until I hear her say her name, I won't know for a fact.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I should hit this button next.
Boy, oh boy, weren't they great. That's the lobotomized monkey, and now, the top 5.
Brian, what's our top 5 this week?
Our top 5 comes from reigning Canadian of the Year, Randall Holt.
RJ Holt 666.
He is not evil,
He's just handled that way.
like my brother. Randall's top 5 for this week is the top 5 fictional characters you would invite to a dinner party.
I think we had done, at least recently, about real people who we would invite. Now we're inviting fictional characters. Unless we did it before, but I don't remember.
I don't either.
I know we had dinner with people before, but I thought it was real people.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. I don't remember. But it probably changed since then anyway. You ready to go first there?
Oh, yeah, I can. My number 5, I'm going to Hobie it. I'm going to go with Ron Swanson and Leslie Knope.
That is part of one of mine.
We'll put it on the board. Do we have a board in the secondary
I don't think we do.
at the Scab Studios, the game room at Scab Studios? Do we have a board here for that?
I guess I'll go with my number 5. I've got Ron Swanson and April Ludgate.
Okay. Yeah. Good
But,
choices.
I couldn't decide between those two which from Parks and Rec I would want. I'm like, why decide? I can have them both. And maybe April Ludgate will bring her buddy Oren.
I don't know the character's name, but the guy who Nick Cage plays from National Treasure. Because he would be cool to have at a dinner party talking about history, and he seems real excited about history, and he doesn't seem like a mean guy, and he seems like he'd go steal the Declaration of Independence if he thought that. So he'd be safe at the dinner party, like he's not going to steal any of my shit.
Yeah, you don't have a Declaration of Independence.
Yeah, but
Benjamin Gates.
Oh, if I'm sitting at home later, Declaration of Independence went missing. I know who took that.
His character's name is
He was at my
Benjamin Gates. Is his
Benjamin Gates. Damn it, that's right.
Can he bring his love interest with him too? If I'm invited to the party, also.
That's yeah. He gets a +1.
Okay. Because if crap, I forgot her name. The actress who was in the movie.
I don't remember her name.
She played Helen of Troy in Troy.
Oh, was that
And she was also in Inglourious Bastards.
that was God,
Diane Kruger.
Diane Kruger.
That's her name. I remember it. Eventually.
Yep, that is her. For some reason, I was thinking it was Lena Headey, and I knew that was wrong, but that was the first name that popped into my head.
Your number 4 there, Jeff.
My number 4 is Charlie Kaufman and his twin brother from the movie Adaptation, played by Nicolas Cage, where he's a very smart screenwriter, so he knows his screenwriting stuff. He's definitely educated. He has these great ideas, and he's kind of shy and just kind of weird. And I think he'd be a very interesting guy to have over for, like, he might be awkward at first, but I'm awkward, so yeah, he'd fit in.
You would be awkward together.
Yeah.
Let's see. My number 4, I picked Selena Kyle, Catwoman.
Ooh, good pick.
And it could be pretty much any of the people who've played Catwoman.
I know it's Michelle Pfeiffer.
Well, that's number 1. But I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be upset if it was Anne Hathaway or Zoe Kravitz. No, I said Selena Kyle specifically because the Halle Berry did not play Selena Kyle.
I see.
She played Patience, somebody, or I don't know. Although Halle Berry would be all right, but I don't want that character. I mean, I would even take, Eartha Kitt or Lee Merriweather or Julie Newmar or any of them.
How about the voice actresses from
I probably...
The Killing Joke?
Yeah, I couldn't name who they are. But...
She wasn't in The Killing Joke, was she?
Oh, probably not. But she would have been...
That was Batgirl.
But, yeah, Catwoman, Selena Kyle is my number 4.
All right. My number 4, I hobied it. I'm going to go with Jim and Dwight from The Office.
Oh, boy. Only if Dwight is throwing the party.
He could. Maybe.
And there's a garden party.
Yeah. Yes. That would be amazing. I just because, like, I would want Jim to create a book and sell one copy on eBay for my dinner party.
I hope I'm not stepping on any toes here, but out of that show, I think the one that I'd like at my dinner party would definitely be Creed.
Yeah. I definitely saw Creed on some lists when I was looking this up.
I can't doubt that. I guess the question I would have is he a fictional character? Because that is the name of the
impression that's his actual name. And I get the impression that they just kind of picked him off the street and they're just be yourself. Okay.
Now, granted, he's done fictional. I hope he's done fictional things like, oh, today's Halloween. Boy, did I luck out while covered in blood.
Yeah. All right. My number 3. I'm going to go with, I hobied this one as well. I'm going to go with Carmi and Sydney. That's Jeremy Allen White and AO from The Bear.
You want someone to make your food?
I need some capable people to be there that know their way around the kitchen.
I certainly thought about that as an option of who would make my food, and nobody really jumped to mind, but I didn't think of The Bear. My number 3, I hobied. I picked Ted Lasso and Coach Beard.
I did the Ted Lasso was on my honorable mentions because he is such a likable character.
He very much is.
Maybe the most likable of all the characters.
And Coach Beard will have plenty of discussion points.
I did see the trailer for that. They just released the trailer for the new season. Looks really good.
I'm already going to watch it, so I tend to avoid trailers if I know I'm going to watch the show or movie.
My number 3 is, again, I don't know the character's name, but the character that Nicolas Cage played in Raising Arizona.
Hi,
that's right.
I forgot his last name.
But he's not smart, but he's not mean, and he seems like he would be someone who would be it just seems like he would be an enjoyable person to spend an evening with. Like, yeah, I may not leave my valuables out and tell them, oh, this is worth a whole bunch of money type of thing, and I don't like babies anyway, so if he stole my baby, that'd be cool. But
Especially if you had 5 of them.
yeah, exactly. But yeah. Oh, I get to go my number 2 now, don't I?
I'm going to say you already got 2 Nicolas Cage characters on your list. I'm worried how your list is going.
I've got 3 on my list already.
Okay.
And my number 2 is Nicolas Cage, the fictional Nicolas Cage from Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. Because it would be like having Nicolas Cage at your house, and that'd be pretty cool to say Nicolas Cage is at my house. This is a fictional one, but Nicolas Cage was at my house.
Yeah, you can still have Nicolas Cage.
No, it has to be fictional according to the...
I'm not liking your list.
Wait till you're number 1.
Number 2 for me, I've got Morgan Freeman's version of God.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Because I think that would be great to have at a dinner party.
Who was God, or was Morgan Freeman God in both the
Almighty movies?
Okay.
Yeah.
Bruce and Evan.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one.
That is good.
Ooh, I got a good one.
Well, I mean, God, but not saying that without saying that God doesn't exist. The fictional character of God from these movies.
That's the version of God I would like to talk to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he's got a great voice.
Exactly. He can narrate tonight.
Let's see. Number 2 for me. I hobied this one. We're going to go with Eric and Tammy Taylor from Friday Night Lights.
You like that show?
I do. And there's a nice, good, wholesome couple. Just,
Jim and Jason would be agreeing along with you right now.
Absolutely. And then my number 1, I am going to go with another Hobie. We're going to go with Raylan and Ava from Justified. Ava Crowder in the show Justified shot multiple people at her dinner table.
I don't think I want to go to that dinner party.
I think that's an exciting element to add to the potential.
I might be the one shot.
It does seem exciting.
It would probably be Dwight.
Oh.
If I had to guess.
I could see that happening. Yeah. Oh, or would Dwight be able to defend himself?
Well, he did have the gym for muscles, so.
My number 1, I think I picked the coolest movie character ever because you need the coolest guy in the universe at your party. And that's Lando Calrissian. The Donald Glover version? Yeah, either. Well, if it's going to be the Billy D. Williams, it's going to be Billy D. Williams from the 80s because the Lando from the Rise of Skywalker wasn't all that great. But, Lando from the 80s, Billy D. Williams from the 80s.
So Lando Calrissian before he reached a certain age.
Yes.
My number 1, it wasn't Nicolas Cage.
What?
It was, again, I don't remember. I don't know the character's name, but it's whoever John Travolta played in Face Off. He was a real good guy cop, and he just wanted to make things.
Oh, okay, he played 2 different characters, so
it was the good guy cop that he played,
okay.
and
Sean Archer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Castor Troy.
Troy.
Oh, Castor Troy. He's a bad.
You don't want him.
No. He would be awful to have at a dinner party. But the other guy, he'd have some good cop stories. He'd protect me if somebody were to break in, especially if Castor Troy were to break in and try to. Like, I don't know what would happen if both.
But whose face would he be wearing?
Well, it would definitely be Nicolas Cage's face. If you didn't get the theme yet.
Oh, you got a theme?
No, not at all.
Like you've already nailed the part on Everything I Learned from Movies. Like you don't have to appeal to them anymore. Like you got it. In case you didn't know, they love Nicolas Cage.
I did listen to a couple episodes, and that's all it took.
We did have a couple of responses.
I can pull Facebook if you.
Yeah, I got Twitter.
I've got Jen's.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, you read Jen's while I pull this up.
It was I don't know the character's name, but the angel guy from City of Angels.
God damn it! You roped her into this too, huh?
There was the mentor guy from Kick-Ass.
Big Daddy.
I don't know whoever Nicolas Cage played. The nerdy guy from The Rock.
I don't know that movie.
I'm just putting the honorable mentions from my list into her mouth.
Oh, because I was about to yell at her.
No, she was. I think when I asked her, she's like, "I just put everybody from Buffy on the list."
Fair enough. From Twitter, we had Jacobo's list. Number 5, Thomas Crown from the Thomas Crown Affair.
Ooh.
Number 4, The Professor from Money Heist. That's a good pick, actually.
I don't remember the movie well enough to. The first one was a good pick, but
yeah, so Money Heist is
I've seen it, but I can't remember the professor's character.
I'm wondering if he's meaning from the TV show on Netflix.
Oh, then I don't.
Oh, was that called Money Heist?
I believe it was. I'll look, but after I finish.
Was that a Spanish show?
I have seen something in a different language
Yes.
called Money Heist.
Yep. So
I think it was French.
it was French.
It was French? For some reason I thought it was Spain Spanish, not Mexican Spanish, but I guess could have been French.
Could have been Spain French.
Oh, it could have been. It was in Andorra.
Isn't that just
Or Andalusia.
What?
Isn't that just Spanish?
Spanish. Oh.
French.
Number 3, Dalton Russell from The Inside Man. I believe that's the
I'm trying to remember.
Denzel Washington movie.
Yeah, I know this movie. I'm trying to remember which one. Was that the...
Is that Clive Owen?
Clive Owen?
I believe.
Okay.
This guy's planning a heist, and he just wants help.
Yeah. Wait, this is Jacobo?
Yeah.
We might want to send the FBI over to Jacobo's.
No, we're not narcs here. Are we narcs here?
Number 2 is Clyde Shelton from Law Abiding Citizen. So that's, I believe, that's Gerard Butler's character. So, yeah, I think I sense a theme here with his list.
I sense a theme too.
And then his number 1 is
Danny Ocean?
It is not. It is
Rusty Ryan?
It is not. It is Arsène Lupin from the Lupin books.
They even made a show on that.
They did.
I never watched it. More on...
Nope, that's it.
That's it. On Facebook, we have only one here from Steve from Everything I Learned from Movies.
Hey, Steve.
Steve, at number 5, wants Amy the Gorilla from Congo, obviously. Worf from Star Trek for Drinking Songs and Merriment. Dr. Ian Malcolm from Jurassic Park.
Okay. I would like to have him at a dinner party.
Just seems like a cool, sleazy vibe, but full of stories.
Not even stories, just charisma. He oozes charisma.
The female space vampire from Life Force. And his number 1...
It's a deep cut.
Yeah. His number 1 is Wonder Woman, because mind your own business, that's why. But thank you, Steve.
I did have an honorable mention of Abed from Community. I feel that he and I would have some things to talk about.
I thought about just on the entire cast of Community on my... well, maybe minus Chevy Chase's... well, he was all right early on before Chevy Chase got out of hand. But
And I did have Derek Zoolander on there, but I'm afraid that I would be one of the bullies who made fun of him.
Can you do the blue steel?
Like,
Here we go. Not bad. Not bad. I don't know if it quite fits
I didn't
Zoolander's.
have the mouth right. I didn't have the mouth right, but the eyes, I felt I nailed.
That's what she said. I forgot earlier while we were doing listener feedback, but Jason sent in some feedback.
He did, didn't he?
While he was on vacation that he asked me to read. He says, Connor and I watched the film Mercy starring Chris Pratt. It is the worst film in the last 3 years. Pratt sat in a chair for 95% of the film. He plays an abusive alcoholic, and yet they try to make us feel sorry for him.
I think Jason went in wanting to hate it.
Why would he take his kid to a movie like that? What is this movie?
I think it's streaming on Amazon now, but it came out like 5, 6 months ago.
Yeah.
So if you read the blurb on it, is it abusive alcoholic dad, and then he brings
it's what it is it's Chris Pratt, and then I want to say it's like an AI judge.
That's
or
right.
something.
I remember when we read about the movie when it came out, Jason was all hating on it.
Set in the near future, a detective accused of murdering his wife has 90 minutes to prove his innocence to an advanced AI judge.
Okay, that actually sounds way better than what Jason just said.
Well, Jason wasn't given the plot.
Well,
he
yeah,
was just
but
given
but it sounded like...
He said it was just him sitting in a chair for 90 minutes and was an abusive alcoholic, and you were supposed to feel sorry for him.
It sounded like one of those one-man shows on stage where some guy sits like, oh, yeah, I beat my kid today. It's because I drank too much alcohol. He didn't bleed as much as normal, but he's not getting back up.
Okay, now I want you to write and perform that one-man play. 2 acts.
And now this AI judge.
Well, I will say bad idea of the week. Not letting that Mountain Dew bottle go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's got to be like...
Let it go.
314, I would think.
I agree.
We got to learn more about this Mountain Dew bottle. Like, is this something that you rub 3 times and you get like...
Oh, it could have been a genie in the bottle. The mountain genie.
But it has to be redneck. It has to be redneck wishes that you make. Right?
I
What's
guess
an example of a...
Yeah, what is a redneck wish?
Yeah, like...
I don't want to offend Alabama.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of something that's not overtly racist.
Well, let's defend the mountain people, so the West Virginia. I wish that Jim Justice was fighting for all of us.
I wish I didn't have this one tooth in the way of my dentures.
Roll Tide.
Wow.
Roll Tide.
Oh.
Too far.
Bad idea 315.
All right, Jeff, give me a plural noun.
Mountains.
Great big tracts of land.
Jeff, give me an adjective.
Seductive.
Jeff, an adjective.
Huge.
Jeff,
Yeah.
a noun.
Boomerang.
Oh, that's a good one.
Jeff,
Maybe.
Noun. This is a very noun and adjective heavy one.
Abacus.
Ooh, I like that. Helps me do my calculations.
Jeff, noun.
Calculation. Goes good with my abacus.
Jeff, noun.
Cheeseburger.
In paradise.
Jeff, adjective.
Flagrant.
Jeff, part of the body. Prosthetic butthole.
That's what I was thinking.
Prosthetic butthole.
But is that really part of the body?
It's a prosthetic part of the body.
It's a void. There's nothing there. It's an empty we could just do butthole if you wanted.
It's too late. I've already typed it.
Okay.
Jeff, plural noun.
Banjos.
Jeff, adjective.
Funny.
Jeff, noun.
Dinosaur.
Jeff, adjective.
Cold.
Jeff, noun.
God, another noun?
I told you.
Bullet.
Jeff, plural part of the body.
Multiple. Tooth.
Phalanges.
Oh, phalange. Tooths.
Jeff, part of the body.
Yeah, I'll go tooth.
Jeff, plural noun.
Obelisks.
Ooh.
All right. This one is titled
Bum, bum, bum.
Magic Anyone.
I'm magic.
Mountains of all ages enjoy watching seductive magicians perform their huge tricks.
Huge.
Every man, woman, and boomerang loves to see a magician pull an abacus out of a hat, saw a live calculation in half, or make a huge cheeseburger disappear into flagrant air. Audiences love when magicians perform sleight of prosthetic butthole with a deck of banjos, a funny coin, or a silk dinosaur. The greatest of all magicians was the cold, hairy Houdini, who was able to escape from a locked bullet, even though his phalanges were tied behind his tooth, and his feet were wrapped in iron obelisks. There you go.
That was interesting.
It was. The Mad Libs app is not great.
No Golden Girls.
It is not, nor SpongeBob.
We did get sleight of prosthetic butthole out of that, though.
We did. You're not wrong.
And I tried to change it to just butthole, and you're right. Prosthetic butthole is way better.
Yeah.
So are you suggesting that as a title for the show?
That was one of the ones I wrote down. I also have He's No Chip Counterman. Shitty Situation. The Game Room at Scab Studios. Peeing and Pooping, which was way before we got to the...
Before the portalet.
How can you have any peeps if you don't eat the packaging? 15.15 hot dogs in 10 minutes, or run it by legal.
Run it by legal. Let's see. I had a hangnail. He didn't want to lose his shoes, too. Redneck wishes.
Caviar dreams.
We're not narcs here. I understand that he exists. And nuggets of wisdom.
I had smells like a restaurant. Eat the packaging. Checking all my buttons. Hobie legal. And it'd be cool if he. I'd be cool if he stole my baby.
Oh,
I feel a lot of those were my quotes.
They were. A few of them were.
kind of liking. How can you have any Peeps if you don't eat the packaging?
I like that too. That one was not one of my quotes.
I like that one, or his name was Chip Counterman or whatever.
He's no Chip
He's
Counterman.
no Chip Counterman.
I would feel bad for the real Chip Counterman naming.
New title. I would feel bad for the real Chip Counterman.
But maybe we could get the real Chip Counterman on, and he can finally tell us the story about what really happened at this portalet.
So you want to go for Chip Counterman?
Wasn't that a different story?
No, Chip Counterman was the Portalet story.
Was he?
Yes. He was the guy who worked for the Portalet Corporation.
He was the guy like knocking
he
on the
was.
door.
So he's not even a newsman.
No, we just said he had a newsman, anchorman
He
name.
does, but you're right. I just forgot. I just assumed. Oh, wait, I also have Gibraltar apes for some reason.
Because I said that one. Oh, all right. Well, that wraps up another long episode. So we will be back next week. Jason's still on vacation, so
One more week you have to enjoy.
To enjoy a Jasonless performance here. If you miss Jason, then come back in 2 weeks. Other than that, Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. The history of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.